We're not waiting for opportunity. We create an opportunity. We're not waiting for opportunity. We create an opportunity. What we're going to talk about today, people, is how to feed the beast. How to feed your beast. We're not waiting for opportunity. We create an opportunity. Yo, so check me. We all feed something. We all need to eat something. And we have to be careful about what we're feeding in ourselves. Are we feeding something that's giving us nutrients? Or are we feeding something that is hindering us, that is hurting us, right? A lot of the times, we are always feeding ourselves these thoughts and these words that we can't do it, that we will not achieve it, that can't be us, that can't be you, that can't be me. Because of whatever, if it's fear, worry, the environment, the finances, what you've been through of trauma that has conditioned this thought process and conditioned you to think in this manner, we gotta stop it. Because the more you feed that, that's the wrong beast you're feeding. And the more you feed that beast, that's more resentful you will be in life to yourself and to others. You'll be resentful to yourself because you'll look at yourself and say, I couldn't do it, right? Can it happen? My life sucks. This is where I'm from. This is how it goes. This is what it is, right? And it's a pile of negativity, and that'll be the outcome in your life. Or you look at another who's doing it or something similar, and you'll pinpoint every reason why they got it, and it's negative to you, or they didn't help you, whatever the case might be, and be resentful to them because they tried it or they did it. And that comes from because what you're telling yourself every day. The same way you feed yourself, either you can feed yourself and be too full and can't move, or feed yourself too much garbage where you can hurt your health, or feed yourself to give yourself nutrition to move forward, to be powerful, to be strong, to be healthy, to be wealthy. That's how you have to choose to feed yourself, to feed that beast. So you keep feeding the beast that keeps you down. You keep feeding the beast that don't want you to move, that don't want you to do nothing, that doesn't want you to live and exceed. You keep feeding the beast that hinders your life. You don't want to feed the beast that wants to fly, the beast that wants to take on anything that comes in its way, the beast that doesn't want to care about fear but indulges in the fear to say, oh, let me see what I could do next, what's possible for me. The beast who doesn't worry about the failures because it's like, oh, now let me fix that and I'm coming back again, right? You want to feed the beast that want to keep you in bed. You want to feed the beast that wants to keep you on the chair. You want to feed the beast that wants to keep you in that environment and stuck in the mind frame of excuses and doubts and worries and anger and resentment. That's the beast you want to feed. And that's why you're unhealthy. And that's why you're not wealthy. Let me tell you, if you start to feed yourself positivity, the possibilities of what you can do, and what you're doing right now, simple things. I'm up today. My fingers and my toes is working. My neck good. I can stand. I can walk. It's not raining. I can smell. I can see. I can hear. Just start with those little things right there. Then say, yo, I did this. I did that. I did this. Oh, I got a good idea with this. Oh, this is actually a good idea. Oh, I like how it goes. Oh, man, I could just start talking to yourself and feeding yourself positivity first. telling yourself these things. But Dawn, we look at everything and say, well, this person got this and I ain't got this. Well, I didn't have it because they had this and I didn't have this. Or I can't get to there because they stopped this and they stopped that. Or what type of beast is that feeding? It's the beast that says, yo, you gonna have to take me out because I'm not giving up. It ain't over. It's not over. And even if you knock me down, I'm getting back up. Even if I'm hurting and cast, I'm coming back. It's not over for me. I still got breath. I'll do this from my bed if I got to. Right? Come on. Where are you feeding that beast at? But nah, you want to feed the beast of the pity party. You want to feed the beast to say, it's not possible, man. You just look what's around you, man. It's not going to happen. That's the beast you want to feed. You don't want to feed the beast that says, oh, look what's around me. Oh, you know why? Because I'm going to create more around here. Oh, I could get up out of this. That's why I'm here. I could do this. I can go through these terrains. I can go through these streets. I can make it happen for me. This is not going to stop me. And even if I don't make it, I'm still going to be a beast trying. And they're going to feel that vibe coming through me. They're going to know that. Right? We have to understand that what we feed ourselves is what separates us from where we are, where we're going, and where we were. And if anybody around you is feeding you, my mother used to tell me this all the time, and my grandma. Learn to say no thank you. It was such an annoying thing as a kid. Because somebody would offer you this, you go to their house or that. And I know I got to say no thank you because if I bring it home or if I eat up in your house, my mother's going to be like, you don't have anything of your own? What you don't have, you can't wait till you get home. You have to take something for someone else's. You don't have no self-discipline, right? And she would be upset about it. She wouldn't like that. She said it's okay to say no, thank you. Listen, there's people who feeding you crap about yourself and you eating it, and they offering it to you when you're not even asking for it, and they offering it to you at the wrong times. And it's okay to tell them, no, thank you. Don't need it. Don't need you right now. Probably don't need you later. Right? Sometimes it's a good time for the change. So you can get the right things around you that's feeding you. Listen, you got to feed yourself first. Listen, they fed you a bunch of stuff already growing up. That may not have been good for you. So now you got to get all that stuff out of you and you got to feed yourself. So you can be healthy and wealthy to where you're trying to go. And the only way for you to do that is you do it yourself. You feed that beast yourself. Right now, they would consider this time from March to June, the sowing period for farmers, right? The sowing period where they're planting the seeds, right? Getting ready to, get everything rolling in the seeds and the dirt and everything like that and water and everything so they can harvest later this year, right? So before they can even plant the seed, they have to soil. Soiling. Soiling is them going into the dirt, getting any hard dirt out, turning it to make it softer, getting the rocks out of there, getting anything that's not good, finding out where any of the pests are and stuff like that, clearing out the land, right? Plowing it, getting it out, getting it cleaned up, right? You got to get that cleaned up in your mind. You got to get that cleaned up because you got to get that out to make space for what you're trying to plant. So then when it grows, it has no interruptions. It has the best clear path possible for the roots to set. So then the stalk can come and to be firm down in there, right? In good soil, right? So you got to start feeding yourself. You got to take out all that other stuff. And by you feeding yourself is the new soil you putting down. so you can plant those new seeds. Because you may not could think of anything because you have nothing but negative thoughts in your mind about what you can and can't do. And what you woulda, coulda, shoulda did. And because this person said, nah, well, this and that, and looking at this person and judging you to that, and you following all of that. You got to start feeding yourself some good stuff, man. You got to start feeding that beast, right? Because either you're going to feed yourself garbage and you're going to be a couch potato, or you're going to feed yourself some good nutrients so you can be strong for the race, right? Because this life is not made for the strong or for the quick. It's made for those who can endure it if you're still here. It's endurance with this. And with endurance, you need nutrients. So that means you need things deep inside your blood and your organs and your mind to keep you pushing when there may be a drought, right? When there's nothing coming in, right? Because sometimes you're doing all this stuff and nothing's happening as you're trying to push through. As you're trying to push through or whatever vision you may have and whatever conquest, and you're hitting all these walls and all these people telling you this and no's and this, no, maybe so, and stealing this from you and telling you, no, you're not good enough, or, oh, you know what, I'll take it and then do you wrong. All this stuff that you may have to go through. There's only person who can endure that beast. I don't see these animals out here giving up because they couldn't get one hunt. They missed one animal, so now it's over. It's done. I'm going to lay over here by this sinking hole and I'm going to die. No, they go for the next one and the next one and the next one. And matter of fact, they may not get nothing that day, but that night they either hunting or they're back to the morning, going wherever they can find their herd to go get another one until their belly's right. Right? So you got to feed the beast correctly in your mind so you can push forward with yourself. So please feed that beast. It's time for us in this springtime right now of sowing and soiling our dirt and our seeds to plant for the harvest. It starts with us, who we have around us and what we're telling us and what we're putting ourselves in an environment as, or environment with, sorry. Please, it's time. It's time to feed the beast, man. You got a beast in you, and that's not a bad thing. You got a beast in you that's ready to go. Don't be scared of that beast. Feed it. Feed it. Because you don't want to grow to be resentful to yourself and resentful to others. It's time to feed the beast. Please. We're not waiting for opportunity. Create an opportunity.